Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here, and look what I've got today. This is a brand new 2022 Royal Enfield 650 Continental GT. Look at that. Isn't that just a beautiful machine? She's not quite stock. A little bit of add-on to her. RACER Cycle, Marnie, Iowa, they love doing that, a little bit of customization, and they've done that to this hot rod. Can you see the difference? It's just a beautiful machine stock. We'll get to what they did to it here in a minute. It's got a 650cc parallel twin 4-valve per cylinder engine. Puts out about 47 horsepower and about, I think it's 39 foot-pounds of torque. It's dual throttle body, fuel injected, Boss fuel injection, electric start of course. These are the stock pipes. I think it needs aftermarket pipes, by the way. A 6-speed transmission, and I love this engine, but I love the transmission and all the modern Royal Enfields. They've just done it right. The fuel tank, I think, is 3.3 gallons. Wheelbase is 55.1 inches. Nice, nimble wheelbase. Very good handling bike. This has 18-inch tires front and rear. The brakes on the front, let's get those so you can see them well, are 320 millimeter. Look at that disc. Isn't that just humongous? Bibree, twin pot. It's a floating disc with a floating caliper, which is an interesting combination, I think. The forks, I believe, are 41 millimeter. I'm not sure what the travel is on it. Gearbox is 6-speed. I already said that. Their seat height is about 31 inches in stock form. Now this has got this, we'll get to that. So I think it might have a little bit lower seat. Just a beautiful machine. Air and oil cooled. There you can see the lovely oil fins, the beautiful bulbous case. I love the, the everything about it. There's the oil cooler, big old oil cooler, easy to get to filter. One of the things about a Enfield, and why I have an Enfield, I have a Himalayan, is that like if you want to do your valve adjustments, you just pop the tank off, one big valve cover, this thing comes off, and you can get to all 8 valves. Very easy, very simple. Everything's right out there in the open. I think the Indian market demands that. They have a lot of people that do their own work, so that's kind of a necessity in their area. The claim fuel mileage on something like this, by the way, is about 70 miles per gallon, which seems extreme to me. But that would give you, with a over 3-gallon tank, that would give you about 200 miles, 200 plus miles of range. Very good. And the weight of the motorcycle is wet is supposed to be 436 pounds for this particular bike, which is very good. This has Seat tires on it. The back is a 130/70/18, and the front is a Seat also. And let's see if we can spot a size. Looks like a 190/18. The 18 tires are very nimble. You can really tell it on these things. So they've done a little extra work to this. The immediate thing that's going to jump out to you is this beautiful little quarter fairing. And this is from a company in India called MK Designs. And they make some very incredible stuff. And RACER Cycle has got, they're a dealer for the Americas. And the other day I looked at their full fairing model, which was just phenomenal. Good. I have a video for that. Go check that out. Just an incredibly good looking motorcycle. If you want a full fairing cafe racer, all blowout, hold none, do everything bike, that's really an amazing thing. On that bike, they said it took I don't know, a day to put all the fairing on. There was so much to it. This fairing, on the other hand, he said they took it out of the box. They didn't have to really move anything. It just kind of went on. They didn't have to adjust the handlebars. They didn't have to move the blinkers. Everything just kind of went together very well. But they seemed like a very good product. And when I was looking at the other one of the things that really jumped out at me was it was the old-fashioned fiberglass and very solid. And going down the road, it was very solid. It was didn't rattle, just very well built product, it seemed anyway. And the color matching was very good. Same with this one. I like the way it looks. This one uses the original headlight. The other fairing, you had to change the headlight to a smaller 5-inch one. But then they also changed the seat. They've got this seat, a flat seat. I think this is a removable tail cone, so you can still use have a passenger in the back. But so that looks like a board, doesn't it? Now I've ridden 2 of these bikes with that seat, and I will tell you that for the short rides that I've taken, about 20 miles each, they're very comfortable. I could live with that seat, and I could actually live with it. I could live with this whole motorcycle. It's a very nice bike. Other things they've done to this thing, they put the Royal Enfield bar end mirrors on here. And then to go with the brown seat, they've got these brown diamond grips, and I love these grips. They're wider in the middle than they are in the on the edges, and that's the shape of a human hand when it's wrapped around something. It's if you ever look at a hammer, hammers are built the same way. And then this diamond pattern is just excellent. It just feels good on the hand. Isn't that just nifty? I like it a lot. Just a very good look indeed. Other things about this bike, if you look at this cast piece on the top with the logo, this is not a sticker, this is actually cast into the bike, into the frame. Looking at the gauges, ABS, this bike has front ABS and front and rear ABS, oil pressure. It's got a battery light, which all bikes should have. Digital fuel gauge, tachometer, looks like the red line is 7500, and there's trip meters also, and I think it's accessed with this button right here. Odometer, very nice, very nice. Flash to pass light, high-low light, blinkers, horn. Over here we've got the starter button and the kill switch, of course the throttle. Look at that double silver stripe, the painted Royal Enfield logo, GT covers. I wonder if we can get those matched in paint. Wouldn't that be nice? Just gorgeous, gorgeous. There's a lot they can do with these bikes beyond what they've done with this one. You could put the aftermarket race pipes on, you could put a hotter suspension on it, beefier tires, whole rear end. They've got a whole different setup for the rear end. The bike that has the blue fairing on, they're going to put blinkers that go on the ends of the, get rid of the stock blinkers, and they have bar end blinkers that they're putting on them. Very nice indeed, very nice indeed. Earlier today, I rode the grandfather of this hot rod, and it was a bike the same color. It was also Continental GT, but it was the 535 single cylinder original bike. Oh, it's starting to rain. And that bike had a Harris production frame. That was the first bike to have one. This bike has that too. And they think that bike led directly to this bike. Royal Enfield was so happy with the work Harris Performance did with the frame on that bike that they bought the company, and that's who's designed this frame. And I think that's why these bikes handle so well. We're gonna get wet here, my friends. It's started to rain here, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna drive this back up to the shop. We won't be able to take her out on the highway. Look at that water in the tank. Beautiful, isn't it? Suffice to say, these are beautiful motorcycles. If you're interested in something like this, get a hold of Baxter Cycle at baxtercycle.com, baxtercycleomaha.com. Tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. They can fix you up with one of these hot rods with the MK design fairing. Very beautiful product. They can probably get you better pipes on it too. Alright guys, let's see what she does. We're going to drive across that wet grass. Wish me luck. Dun dun dun! These bikes have plenty of torque. What do they say? 38 foot-pounds of torque. Decent power. Performance is above average, I think. Pretty good for a 650. Very good. The bikes are small and light and very nimble. Very controllable, very easy going. And the roads are just slick as snot, I'm sure. Let's see if we can make a little circle anyway. Pretty darn nimble. I love the way these bikes handle. That's the key thing about a 650 Royal Enfield is the handling. After that, I'd say it's the motor performance, how smooth it is, how compliant it is, how willing it is to do what you want. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, as short as it is, please hit thumbs up, give me a like. Go ahead and subscribe right now, and share. If you'd like a motorcycle like this, new, used, or classic motorcycle, new, or classic motorcycle, used, Baxter Cycle, Marnie, Iowa, baxtercycle.com, baxtercycleomaha.com can help you out. Wahoo! Stay dry, get out and ride.